What's up guys, Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to today's video, Borderlands 3.1. This is going to be a guide on how to kill Killavolt. Now, it's actually a lot easier than you guys may think. I failed quite a few times and I thought to myself, you know what, I need to come up with a build. Because I think that's the idea around killing him. The easiest way to kill Killavolt is just set up a build that complements the way that you have to fight him. So I've come up with a build that is actually really strong and I'm pretty happy with it. I don't have a lot of skill points yet, but it really works and I actually killed him first try with this build after failing about 12 times using other builds. So let me show you the guys this build. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so the idea around this build is going to be radiation damage and healing your pet and yourself. So the reason being is that when you're fighting this guy in the arena, it's all just a big circle. You're just going to be running around and your pet's going to be constantly dealing damage. Now, occasionally your pet will go down and he will just not be able to do damage. Now, I've come up with a build that allows you to do radiation damage with your pet while healing your pet whenever you shoot Killavolt, and then whenever Killavolt shoots you, your pet actually gets healed. So you're constantly healing each other, especially when the whole floor is electrocuted. That's the part where most people die. That's where I used to die. But your pet will continually hit him and carry on hitting him, and you will just keep healing. You won't even break a sweat. There is a little loot crate in the corner right by the entrance to Killavolt's arena. I jump on top of that. Sometimes it mitigates some of the electric damage. So let's get into the build. So it's pretty simple. You don't need a lot of skills to actually do this. Just go onto the master tree. And what you want to do is activate the skag. Very important. You obviously need flak to do this, guys. If you don't use flak, then you're going to have to figure it out the other way, or whatever way you're doing. But I know a lot of people have started the game with flak this time. So this guy is pretty strong. I would recommend using him. It actually gives you 5% damage, so definitely worth doing it. And it actually vomits acid, which is very good. So what you want to do as well is Gamma Burst. This is the cornerstone of the entire build. This is going to allow you to do radiation damage to him. It really affects Killavolt very well. So what this does is if your pet is downed or dead, it will revive the pet at the target location with 30% of its health. So it's extremely strong, and it creates a rift straight onto Killavolt, and it does all the radiation damage. And what you need to do here is work your way down the skill tree to make sure that Atomic Aroma is active. So while Gamma Burst is active, Flak's pet is surrounded by radiation aura constantly damaging all nearby enemies. So it's 12 per second, which is a lot. It really works against Killavolt extremely well. And another important thing to do is make sure that you've got ferocity. So Flak's pet deals increased damage. Your pet will be ripping through this guy's armor. It's actually really vital that you get 2 of these active or more. Obviously, if you have more skills, spend them on these ones that I'm going to be showing you guys now. So the current effect is pet damage next. So 20% extra pet damage. He'll be shredding. I did get 3 of 3. This increased Flak's gun damage and action skill duration. 12% extra gun damage. And the skill duration is vital to go with the Gamma Burst, sorry. So make sure that that's all the way at full. The next part is where you can survive the electric shock from when the whole arena actually lights up. So whenever Flak's pet deals damage, Flak regenerates health for a few seconds. Very strong. You actually can survive that entire shock arena just because of this. So who rescued who is very vital to this build. So health regeneration, 1.2% of max health a second. Very strong. If you can get this to 5, you won't even break a sweat. You won't even lose your a bit of your health. It's unbelievably strong. You'll see the plus sign pop up when you're shooting him, and whenever your pet does damage, you can see yourself being healed. It's unbelievably strong, and that's all you need to kill Killavolt. Now, I moved across here, and I actually activated self-repairing system. This just benefits it even more. So this is like a radiation healing build. So this just gives you extra health and health regeneration, which further stacks it upon. So you don't even need a lot of skills active in these trees to kill Killavolt easily. Now I did it very easy. No hunter. Hunter is not really my go-to for this. I normally used this build before, this skill tree before I faced Killavolt. But let me tell you guys now, this build is perfect to kill Killavolt. It really works. You're just going to run around, use whatever gun does. Incendiary damage is okay, but radiation damage is what you want on your gun. So we don't have to get into the gun. I have a guide that I previously put out for a legendary gun that actually does a lot of damage. You can get it from the first area, but in Pandora, on the planet Pandora. But if you want to have a look, I'll leave a link in the description or at the end of the video to have a look at that. So that's how you're going to do it. So you're going to activate all these skill trees and you're going to just run around them and you will bop him pretty easily. It's very easy. You guys won't believe how good this build actually works, especially against this boss. So I hope you guys did enjoy this little guide, a little tutorial. Make sure to put the build on. It really works really well, and I'm going to probably use this throughout and see if I can min-max this. It's actually really strong. Constantly healing each other is extremely potent. I might actually want to buff my pet a lot more to do more damage. Alright, so here's a bit of gameplay to show you exactly what to do. Go over here by the corner by this lamp. You're going to jump up here. It does mitigate a bit of the shock when the whole room gets shocked. As you can see, I'm shooting him. My pet's getting healed. My pet's doing damage. I'm getting healed. Look at my health right now. It just keeps going up, and look at that, chunks of it coming back. Very nice. My beast is doing a lot of damage, and that's pretty much how you do it. Just keep firing. You can use corrosive guns, incendiary guns, whatever you can. Just use the weapons that you have the most damage, and that's pretty much it. I'll leave the gameplay to tick over so you guys can watch the rest of it. So thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.